Definitely don't recommend doing this at home, but if you are, these are some of my tips and trickies. Hi guys, today we're going to be doing my hair and I'm going to show you how you can bleach your own hair at home. I have it in a bun right now, but I'll show you the before and then I'll show you the after. And I just want to show you guys all the products that I use because you can get literally everything at Sally's. Super cheap, super affordable. You can do it by yourself or you can have somebody help you for the bag. I usually tend to do my front, and I've done this before by myself, but it's just a lot faster when you have like a family member, your boyfriend, your sister, your partner, whoever to help you. But let's hop right into it. The first things that I have is this brush. I would definitely invest in a nice high quality brush because that's gonna make or break how you apply the solution on your hair if you want to make it blonde. My natural hair color is like a 6 or a 7. The reason I know that is because when I used to get my hair done before, my hair lady told me that I'm just a natural like a 7. I'm pretty high up there, so it doesn't really take a lot for me to bleach my hair. I can usually get me blonde by the first try, so like after doing my hair once, I'm basically blonde, and that's exactly how I like it. And then I also have this bowl. It doesn't matter, you can use any bowl for like literally anything. And then to the good part, I use this Wella one from Sally's. I used to use a different brand, but I've wanted to try Wella because the lady that did my hair before, she used Wella and I had great results, so I decided to do that. And then a volume 20. I would suggest asking the Sally's ladies what would work best for your hair, but for me I would be a 20 just because I am naturally a lighter blonde. Let's say if you had like dark hair color, you would probably have to go a little bit higher in volume. And so yeah, the ratio between these is gonna be 1 scoop of powder and then 2 scoops of the volume formula. You can use a little scale to scale it, but I just do it like however it looks best to the eyeball. So yeah, you guys can do that. So let's hop right into it. This is my hair before. It's very oily. I feel like when it's a little bit oilier, I get a better lift and it doesn't burn as much. So you can, it's up to you if you want to wash it or not, but I personally like having an oilier's cap. That's the reason why I was wearing this cap. And so yeah, this is the before. So first we're gonna put my hair in 4 sections, and we're gonna start from the bottom, working our way to the top. So my mom is currently sectioning my hair in 4. So it's gonna be diagonal and then vertical. Disclaimer, I am not a cosmetologist. I learned the hard way, which was my way. I taught myself how to do my hair and I've been doing it for the past couple of years. So just letting you know, I wouldn't try this at home, but people that do, it's best to watch a couple of videos of how other people do it, and then that's how I did it. But I wouldn't risk that for you guys, letting you guys know that I'm no specialist. This is what works for me, and every hair color is different, and you guys should know that before doing this. Also, my hair lady did teach me how to do my own hair, so that was a plus for me, and now I save a bunch of money and my mom does it for me. So it has to be like a yogurt consistency, not too watery and not too dry, because if it's too dry, it's gonna be way too strong and you don't want that. So this is about how I like it, like yogurt. It's not like completely watered down, but I also need to mix it up better. So always starting from the back and using very, very small pieces of hair when you are sectioning your hair, and then adding a very thick amount of bleach into your hair is also super duper important, because if you do like very small small amounts of bleach, it won't bleach evenly. And so right now my mom is doing one side. She already did my back, and we're starting from one side, and you gotta work really, really fast, because if you don't work fast, then it's also not gonna lift evenly, because the back always takes a lot longer to lift than the front. I don't know why, I don't know the science behind it, but that's what my hair lady said before. And so yeah, do this at your own caution. I would not recommend doing this at home, but if you're like me and you like to take risks, but the risk is that if you overprocess your hair, you might ruin it, or it just won't turn out as good as the salon. But I'm a risk taker, so that's why we're here now. And it's been many years. Like, I've done my hair before in the past without any help, and I did the same exact process. I just used 2 mirrors, one in front of me and one behind me, and yeah, it's very doable to do it by yourself at home, but having help like this really helps speed up the process and you get to relax. You know, I taught my mom how to do my hair, and now she's been slaying my hair ever since. That mom. Yes? Did I teach you how to do my hair?
Duh. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. You see that thick amount that she's applying? That's perfect. The thicker, the better.
What the dog doing?
Finishing up, we're doing a little color correction. So when we did my hair previous, I missed a couple of spots and it's just lightly orange, so she's just adding more color, because once you put the color on, it's always best to check in every like 5 to 10 minutes. It's already been 56 minutes, and this is Wella, so it takes a little bit longer, even though the instructions say to keep it on for a very short period of time, because they don't want you to burn off your hair. But I've done it so many times that I just know I need to hold it on for longer, and my mom is constantly checking my hair, making sure it's lifting correctly, and then if there's anything orange, then she's just adding more. So right now she's just adding a little bit more, and we're gonna soon wash off my bottom, and then I'm gonna let the top sit for a little bit longer, for about like another 10 to 15 minutes, because it still looks slightly orange. There's many levels to your hair, so it goes from orange to slight orange, then lighter yellow, and then yellow, and like very light yellow, and then it goes to white. So you just have to be really careful and always making sure that you're checking in on your hair and seeing that it lifts correctly, because the amount of times that I washed off my hair too soon and I had to redo it was way too many, and I just am not doing that again. And so I'm just very conscious of how long we do it, and every time it gets better and a lot easier to do my hair. And so definitely don't recommend doing this at home, but if you are, these are some of my tips and trickies. So we just finished coloring my hair, and we started from the bottom up. It took us 30 minutes to do the whole head, so I waited another 45 minutes, but it was still too little for my front. So for next time for my hair, I would do about 1 hour and 15 minutes for the bottom half, and then for the top half, because I'm using Wella, it takes a lot longer to really lift your hair. And so for the top, what we did is we held it on for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then it turned out literally the perfect bleach color, and I'm getting a haircut. But yeah, highly suggest you do your bottom and then your top. So once you're done with the bottom, and then go wash it out, and then wait another 15 to 20 minutes until your hair is literally bright white under the bleach. That's when I find it the best to wash it off, especially with Wella, because it's not a very strong product. I used to use Swarovski. That took me about like 45 minutes. It was a lot faster, and it got me that perfect blonde in way less of a time. So yeah, Wella just takes a little bit longer. I know it says to hold it no more than 50 minutes, but I've just noticed that for me it just doesn't work like that, and so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And this is the final result of my hair. I really enjoyed filming the video. I mean, I've been doing my hair for over 3 years now, and it's gone so long and so healthy. I feel like it gets healthier after every bleach, which is kind of interesting because you're literally bleaching your hair, but it's the products that you use in it. So if you guys want to know how I keep my hair maintenance and healthy and shiny and not breaking off like my ends, I have barely any split ends. And if you guys want to know any other tips and tricks that I can help you guys with on how to do your own hair at home while still maintaining it and keeping it nice and healthy, let me know down in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.